Well, I just wanted to know how everyone feels about having spontaneous interactions with random strangers that they don't really know. How they feel about it, whether they like it, they don't, they feel comfortable with it or not, or you know, they really love it. You know, I don't know. I'm just like, that's something I just ponder and wonder about. So yeah, sometimes I would just want to talk to somebody about their shoes or something, you know. But I'm not quite sure like how they feel about it, you know, especially after a long session of being inside due to Corona and quarantine, you know. So that'd be pretty interesting.
What do you think?
What do I think of what? What was the question? Oh, what do I think? It's fine. Just someone to go talk to, say hi. Just needs that one word. Yeah.
Guys, is it appropriate nowadays to talk to someone in real life, not in the internet?
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah, it is.
Do you guys talk to anyone?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Tell them your story about today.
For sure. Listen, just today, I came to this beach. First time coming to this beach. I met a couple of buddies over here. Totally cool guys, for sure. I'll hang out with them again. I'll probably text them, you know.
Yeah.
I'll make friends with them, for sure. Cool guys.
It's better that way. I feel like you establish more of a real connection with someone.
It's
when
more
you
genuine.
Actually meet them. Yeah.
It's more genuine.
What's a genuine way to connect with someone you never know? Like, not on Instagram.
Your true emotions come out to each other.
And talk
That's not
about
a lie.
similar interests.
You see each other's eyes, you feel each other's emotions, the energy, you feel the energy.
Honestly, for sure, I think that's the best way to connect with people because you get to know their raw emotions. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, and if you're friendly about it, you know, if you come up with like Kinza said earlier, with a nice smile and you're friendly and you know you engage in a nice conversation, there's no reason for anyone really to turn you down.
Yeah, I think it's always nice because it's always nice to make new friends. And as long as people approach you being welcoming and kind, I think it's really, it lifts up your day. Honestly, yeah.
Do you think it's okay for people to talk to you nowadays, like not on the internet? Like people talk to each other.
In person?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
What would be a friendly way to talk to you?
Huh? Sorry.
What should they talk about? Like,
Should I talk about? Anything, like anything, like what happened to you recently, or like I don't know, topic about every day. Yeah, not serious ones, you know. Yeah, it's summer, so yeah.
Just a small talk. Hey guys, is it appropriate to make friends and connect to people off the internet, like off Instagram or TikTok?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, it's a great way to connect with people, and internet brings people from all over the world together. So I think that's very nice.
Yeah. Especially when you see people face by face, you can speak with them, you can see their emotions. I find it more than appropriate to do that instead of texting and just being shy and waiting for somebody's response.
I mean, I know that I would much rather meet someone in person than online.
Yeah.
Online it's who are you?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you see somebody sitting on the subway, or maybe not subway, maybe somebody sitting in the park, what's a good way, what's a genuine way to connect with the person?
Just asking how are they doing, actually, just wondering how are they feeling, because a lot of people right now are depressed or stressed because of COVID, so just showing that you're interested in their feelings and just trying to catch up, make friends.
I agree.
Yeah.
I also agree.
Do you guys meet offline?
We just met, right here now.
I met her 7 minutes ago.
We just met here, so yeah.
Everyone in there, you're always indoor, and you don't get to see a lot of people out there. So yeah, it's good to talk, especially right now. A lot of people have mental help. If they want to talk, I'm not gonna push them away. Maybe they just want to talk just because they want to, get something out of their chest, and you don't want to push that away because you might make it worse for them. And if someone's keep talking,
what's
it's fine.
a friendly way to talk to someone you don't know?
Friendly way? I don't know. personally, I think if someone just come up to me and just being very respectful and yeah, I mean, I don't have problem like communicating with people, even though I don't know, even like through like during the pandemic right now, I don't have problem like communicating with people and talking to them. But then if you're being disrespectful and, you know, like you're not respecting my idea of, you know, like discussing things over, then I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Come across rude, basically.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Look at the camera?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, you can look anywhere. Okay. So what do you think of people making friends in real life? Is it okay if someone just talk to you like in the beach, in the public?
Yeah, I think I think it's good because you can see the person and you can feel the person and you can know the person better. That I don't know how to say, like you don't get that with Instagram or with YouTube or any other kind of social media.
What's a better way to get to know someone? Like, what's a not creepy way for someone to like if a person approach you? What's a friendly way? What's a
I see.
Maybe further from the his.
We can go this way because I don't want the. Okay. I think, for example, for me that I am Mexican in Canada, if I hear somebody speaking Spanish, I will approach to them and tell them, hi, I speak Spanish too. Or like, if somebody approaches me and is like, oh, hi, you are Mexican, and then I will talk to them. Or it can be actually any topic. It doesn't have to be about my language. It's just it has to be respectful and friendly, and that's the only thing. I don't like when guys approach to us and say things like, oh, you are so beautiful, or I don't know, stuff like that.
Honestly, because of the new day and age, it's hard to say that it's easy to socialize in person because all we've ever known recently is social media. But my advice is to really get out there and socialize. Even if you're unsure, it's always good to go out and socialize and be able to meet new people and get advice and learn new things every day, because that's all that was ever known before social media. So we might as well get back into the habits that used to be a thing. So I say, get out there and socialize. That's my advice.
That's what's real.
Yes.
Social media is all fake. You can pretend to be anyone you want, but in real life, you can't fake that.
Exactly.
What's the appropriate way to talk to someone?
I think obviously you have to make sure there's like mutualness when you go up to someone. You need to make sure that they feel the same.
You have to be able to read the room, and just like if they're not feeling you, you have to be able to back off. You know, you don't want to push something that's not going to move.
But remember, there's lots of people who want to socialize and who want to be your friend and who want to have great conversations with you. So don't worry, don't be nervous. That's
Everybody
what I would say.
is in the same shoes as you. They all don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
So it's still appropriate to talk to a person in person if you don't know this person?
Yes, for sure. I think so. You know, like we live in a place where it's a free world and people are born here, and you know, there's always things that we should be told, and we're grown up with advice and lessons and everything like that. But at the same time, everyone has their own free will, and I believe it's beautiful to make human interactions, and that's why we're here on this planet Earth. So, yeah.
Last question is, what will be a genuine way to connect with somebody in the public?
Just go up to someone and ask them how they're doing. How's your day? You know, talk to someone, try and find a connection.
Smile, you know, maybe
be open.
Make a compliment, yes, connect with nature and the elements like the weather.
Hi, excuse me. Do you or dance?
Oh, I wish. That's a lot of practice to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need like you need a solid board for that. That's
so
pretty good.
How many inches is your longboard?
Mine?
Like four?
No, I think it's only 2 feet. You're like just below 2 feet or something.
And how long have you been playing longboard?
I don't know. Maybe about like last 4 years. So.
I just bought my longboard 1 month ago.
Yeah.
And I'm
fun?
waiting for this, so not sure if it's.
You can do that. No, it's just practice. That's it. Yeah, but just go anywhere flat, like a parking lot, and have fun. Like I do downhill, so like I just go for speed. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna be doing that today. Otherwise, I'd have to have like everything with me. But, yeah. No, it's fun. You'll like it.
Thank you.
Next stop, Cedarwood Avenue.
Nice. Hi.
Would you like to play?
Yes, I will play. I just wonder why you are playing.
Wonder why I'm playing? I'm playing because I'm practicing now, and I just feel good. So I work here too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I work here.
So why did they put the piano here? I never see a store that's like a piano at the front.
At the front, yeah. Because this is my piano from my house, and I was moving locations, and I didn't have enough room to bring it to my new place, so I brought it to where I was working, and so I get to practice more now. Yeah.
What did your boss say?
My boss says I play too much and don't work enough. Yeah. And but a lot of other people like it, so you know.
Are you guys family?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand why there will be a piano here.
Yeah.
I can play you something that I compose.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I would love to hear that.
Hey, do you like to help me to hold the camera?
Yeah.
You can point anywhere.
Are you? Oh yeah, you filming. You still filming.
Excuse me, my hands. I don't remember
Huh? Go ahead. Go.
I'm a bit shy.
Do people in Brazil, when they talk to you for the first time, do they just ask you like what you are doing, things like that?
What am I doing? Or how am I doing?
Oh no, I'm just curious in Brazil.
Yeah, you can sit down.
Oh.
How do people talk to each other? Because I've never been to Brazil. I'm curious.
You've never been?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just very like personal.
Oh, okay.
It's very personal right away.
Waste your time on them or whether or not.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 4 years already. Yeah, from 2017. Yeah, 4 years.
I'm curious. Why'd you move here?
Why?
Yes.
Well, in Chechnya, it's small republic in Russia, and it's Muslim republic, and it's run by totalitarian regime, and they started going. So they ran anti-LGBT people campaign. So they were going for people, torturing them, killing, and was like massive campaign run by government. So worldwide communities, they started gathered together and started helping, and they brought like around 40 people from Chechnya to Canada.
And you're one of them?
Yeah, and I'm one of them. How about you?
That's lovely. I'm sorry, I'm emotional because like, yeah, that's so hard. Like that's a lot of what I hear. My sister is living now in Czech Republic.
Oh, okay.
She's an architect, she's studying and she really loves it. I know that Prague is different, you know, but I met so many people from all over here, obviously, and like I feel like that kind of hardship, and also my country being through a dictatorship for 20 years as well.
Yeah.
That kind of behavior, like I've seen it growing up, you know, that people just like bullseye and like hunt you.
Yeah.
You know? And, well, I'm glad you're here. Even though, like, you know, like, probably the things you know about my country are just, like, carnival and, like, sexual liberation, whatever, you know, like, the things that people always talk about, but, like, it's politically is never like that, and it's super judgmental, and it's very oppressive, so, yeah, you feel trapped.
Yeah.
And it's an awful feeling, you know, to feel like you have no power
Yeah.
being a citizen, having rights, you know, they're never respected. So. And before I moved here, and there was always this like sensation of just like, okay, there's so many people, there's so much to do, like there's so much spaces to feel connected, but everyone is just so apart, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got to understand that's like a metropolis kind of feeling, because I feel like Toronto is very much that way too.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the mentality is here. It's very like
do your own thing.
yeah, individualistic. There's no sense of community, which it's wow, like that really, like I feel like people urge for community here. They really want to connect. They really want to feel like they belong, and I mean, even São Paulo being a huge city and stuff, like that seems way easier there than here. São Paulo is like 5 times like the size of Toronto.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it felt like easier to have that sense of community than here.
Yeah.
Here, but I think there's also the weather. People are colder because there's 8 months of winter here.
No.
It's so long. They're isolating and stuff, and you know, they grow detached.
Yeah, and you go in a nutshell like for a long time, for a long period of time, and then you get out of your room, and then you just forgot how to communicate with people, and you start trying to, trying to figure it out.
Yeah. But you know, like, you know,
I'm not sure if it's about the weather. I think Russia is what we call red.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Russian people.
Yeah, they're still like.
Canada never been through war.
Oh, yeah. And maybe another thing is like Canada is not a country that was growing naturally, that started from small community, and then there was some culture, some story behind it. It was just, okay, this is gonna be land for everybody, kind of utopia where everybody...
It is like an immigration like community,
Yeah.
which is beautiful, but at the same time, it's isolating on itself, which is so odd, right?
Yeah,
It's like the thing that I love the most, because I love eating and I love Toronto and I love
food.
It's just like food everywhere and like so many good
Here
restaurants. I know, and affordable and stuff, and then but then at the same time, like to feel stronger, people just stick to their own community.
Yes.
You know? And that's also really, you know, isolating in a way.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's like this implementation of like, and a lot of people, like I have a friend, she's also Chinese. Her parents are Chinese, but she never learned Mandarin, right? And she struggles with that, with her Chinese identity, because she grew up in Canada, she was born here, she knows she's Chinese, her parents are Chinese, but they never taught her the language, and she feels like she doesn't know anything about her heritage.
Yeah.
That must
like,
be very confused.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I feel like I have so many friends that go through that. It's
Oh.
like this identity crisis, because in a way, you know, the parents, and I see the perspective of the parents, right? Like wanting to have a better life financially and stuff. Just like, okay, just be,
They don't want their children go through the things they've been through.
Canadian.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, or they look in the mirror 30 years later to like, who am I? Like, what the fuck? Like, why am I being attacked or whatever? You know, like, all these things. So like, it's very difficult. Like, there's no sense of balance, right?
Yeah.
And it also comes from like so many things, like trauma and stuff. Like, there's a very like immigration like mentality too.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, there's so many factors.
What do you think about dating culture here compared to Brazil? Because I don't know anything about Brazil.
Oh yeah. Brazil, yeah. We don't care. Like, I feel like in Brazil, like
Living in the moment.
Yeah, it's like touching and like being close to someone or like kissing someone and just, I don't know, being friends and kissing. I don't know, that's not a big deal, you know? Like, here it's very like, it's about the compromise and there's the steps and it's also really nice, you know? It's nice, but it's very like mental.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can expect what will happen
In Brazil?
here. Like,
Here,
you can speak.
Yeah, you can. You can. It's very mental, you know. Like, you talk to people, you go out with them, and then talk to them.
So shallow talk,
It's kind of, you know, step by step.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see like in 2-3 years
then
later.
I'll think. And
Yeah, or at that time, there, I don't know, maybe there are better variations out there.
Do people ghost you in Brazil?
Have people ghosted me in Brazil? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, no. Like, I feel that's pretty common. Like, because also, like, I feel, especially on, so I'm looking for new dates here. I think in dating culture and stuff, there's so many things that, like, that brings up stress and, like, confidence and maturity and stuff. And, like, sometimes people are not looking for what you're looking for. There's that. And I don't know, sometimes like online it's one thing and then when you meet the person it's a totally different thing because their vibe is different or like so many things, right? So yeah. It's different, but it's quite nice. Like, I think it's just the intentions are different. Like, Brazil is very much like live up at the moment. There's no attachment. Just do you. Like, we'll kiss and like make out, whatever. It's very free, you know, in that sense. It's like, okay, see you later, maybe never. We don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But nobody's like really paying big attention to that, making big deal out of it.
Because you know it's hot, and then you're seeing everyone, and you're just like, you know, like if this doesn't really happen, I'll figure out someone else kind of thing, you know. It's attached in a different way, but like people want to live the moment. I think here it's more like, I don't know. It's more in their head. It's definitely more mental. You know, people don't want to feel like they're wasting their time. Like they say this all the time here. They don't want to waste their time.
Such an important life they're living.
They don't want to waste their time.
It's just people going through such an important things in their lives that they don't have time for people. And I try to understand where do they spend their time on, and just sitting online.
And I think that's also funny because, like, what does that actually mean? You know, like,
what if you have, like, what if
you don't feel like you're learning anything from meeting new people or like putting yourself in a situation? You know, I don't think you're wasting your time. Like, I see, that's my perspective, right? Like, I never think like I'm wasting my time, even on bad dates. I had so many bad dates. I have a whole book of stories, but I don't think that was like a waste of my time.
You learned something, you got some experience.
Sometimes you're just like, you know what, maybe that's not the time. Like, I'm just not ready to deal with this bullshit. You know, or like, whatever.
You just want to see what's going on next.
Yeah, because
I think those people don't want to see that. Those people just like, I need to go exactly as I imagined.
Yeah, and this is like,
That's what we were talking before. Like, there's not really.
But there's no excitement when you don't put yourself in vulnerable position, and if you don't open to life and don't see what. Ooh, I like that scene so much. Huh?
You want to pay money to take picture with it?
Huh?
No, we're friends.
You're friends?
Yeah.
You don't take a picture.
This is my camera. We are
This is
Yeah.
my camera.
Oh, that's your camera.
We are
Yeah,
working
yeah,
together.
she's doing video and I just do street photography.
So, well, you're walking around here?
People to take pictures with
yeah, I
you
thought
out
you.
there. Yeah, thank you. Because I talk to people a lot. So it's better if I just unique. Yeah, I talk to strangers.
You want to take a picture, sir? Okay, you took somebody's husband already.
She said I have to put my what? My.
Oh, okay, it's already following you. Oh, I'm so Yeah, get in there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I think you have the energy that attract people to say hi to you.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think when I'm walking by myself, people don't really come to me, but when you are here, everybody kind of comes to you.
I think it's kind of we amplify each other's energy. I think like I know that if I'm with somebody who's boring and who's really hard to talk and stuff like that, I get the same energy. But if I meet somebody like me and I went around those people, it's just like my energy amplifies and people around me energy amplifies. So it's how mutual exchange of energy and amplifying physics and stuff. Neurons go up. So let's go on that side. Because first of all shadows and the light is really good, so people when walking here like half light.
This is
Just starting.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Chechnya, which is part of Russia.
Isn't that where the nuclear stuff was?
No, it's
That's where the war
Chernobyl.
was. That was where the war was in Chechnya. wasn't it?
Yeah, in Chechnya, yeah,
Were
it was
you there
Russia.
at that time?
I was born there at that time.
You don't remember an AUT?
Well, I remember going into the bomb.
What's the most hurtful things you heard during a date? Or someone say,
Oh, a lady said to me, "Are you schizophrenic?" I go, "If I was, I wouldn't tell you."
Hey, can I ask you guys for a promise? For a promise. Promise. A promise. Do you want to make a promise?
Okay.
You can hear it first.
Okay.
Can you talk to 5 people this year?
Talk to 5 people this year about what?
Just have a casual conversation with someone you don't know.
Absolutely. Sure.
In person.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, if COVID allows.
Not a doubt. Not a doubt in my head.
What about that?
Talk to what?
It might be tough for him. Talk to 5 strangers.
In person. In person. Casual conversation.
This year?
Yeah.
He's the outsider. Like,
just to let people know that somebody can willing to talk to them.
they have to talk to him first. Yeah. He'll be receptive, but he won't go. He's very scared.
I don't know about that.
Okay. I got it. Thanks.
No problem.